back out in society, 95% of prisoners are going to get released. The more of them that'll be productive citizens, the better society will be, and that's why we've done it. And it will be an automatic restoration process taking the...
Okay, this video is from May 31st, 2013, occurred around 1:30 p.m.
Ben, tell us how this came about. And what
this is the NAACP president.
You know, there's been a building
in the background is the Capitol building. And what you're looking at here is on the ground is a big flagpole.
We had common ground.
Later in the video, you'll notice the flag blowing a little bit more. See it a little bit in there.
A matter of days, maybe 2 months.
So you notice this little object.
100,000
seemed a little strange, so I was watching it.
Heretofore had a lifetime ban
And
on
as you
their ability
notice,
to be able to vote.
it actually appears to be above the
That
flagpole.
believes that voting is a right, not a privilege, but a right.
And you'll notice by the end of the video it moves around a little bit. At the very end it takes off at breakneck speeds.
Delegate Glass at the convention in 1901, where this was put into the state's constitution, said because of this plan,
this is actually the second video I've filmed on CNN with the Capitol building in the background with a UFO in it. Also found UFOs in the filming of
it's interesting, Ben, that you have that reference.
the Bates Motel.
Very, offensive reference when you use that quote.
Actually, I saw quite a few UFOs in the TV show on A&E called the Bates Motel.
There will be skeptics who will say, well, perhaps you are.
So you see, it's still above.
Rights to African Americans,
still above the flagpole. See it moving around a little bit.
There is certainly a movement for broadening out.
That's not pixelation.
How do you respond to that?
Well, listen, there are actually, I think, more white convicted felons than African Americans. So this is a justice issue, Suzanne. It affects people of all ages, races, and social classes. And to me, as Ben said, it's a matter of justice, and it's smart government. If you get people released from prison, and we have a very active prisoner reentry system, we're now restoring civil rights. I've restored more than any governor in history. Our recidivism rate's down to 23%. That means less cost to prisons. That means less new victims. So it's really smart. Our Declaration of Independence has this really important principle that the government gets its just power.
Now you noticed it's getting down in elevation now, dropping almost to the level of the flag.
Important fundamental right.
Comes down even more.
With your debt to society, you ought to get
you notice it's not on its side anymore. It's kind of flattened out as well.
All right. For a couple years.
And to both of you, before we go real quickly here, Washington, sometimes you look at it, it's a hot mess. People are not able to talk to each other, much less work together. Any advice here? Is there an opening here where you can, words of wisdom for those guys who are just not able to work together?
One of the reasons that this happened was that the governor said, look, I will meet with the NAACP every single quarter.
Okay, it's in full screen now.
Met with him again.
Can't really tell what shape it is. Looks kind of like a short cylinder.
It's not important that we agree on all things. But it is important that where we can't agree on big things, that we identify that quickly and we move them forward. That's what people in this country yearn for, and that's why this is so important. And let me also say that, there's a lot of Republicans who have said, we won't do this because we think it will.
And there it goes, disappeared really fast.
To go that way.
I'll rewind that. Watch this. It just disappears.
Say that
there.
There's a lot of Republicans who have said, we won't do this because we think it will. That's why this is so important. And let me also say that there's a lot of Republicans who have said, we won't do this.
This is incredible footage.
That's why this is so important. And let me also say that, there's a lot of Republicans who have said, we won't do this because we think it. And that's why this is so important. And let me also say that, there's a lot of Republicans who have said, we won't do this because we think it will give us more Democrats. Because poor people white